Guardian is obviously the AWP player for Faze Clan. Overpass is a map they've been doing pretty good on, and yeah, Guardian has pretty good numbers on this map, and he knows how to play it. He's more of a solid AWPer. He's not super flashy anymore. He's very rock solid. Gets the job done. Often gets 2 or 3 kills in a round, and just shuts things down. So starting off here towards long, something very common for AWPers. You'll see here, utility starts to come out from Astralis. He manages to half avoid this flash, swing out and get device. Astralis are mulling the tree because often Faze do a 2-man setup there with Rain playing at the tree. Guardian knows this second flash is coming in because it's pretty much standard across all teams. You're taking long control and overpass. That flash has to come out to get rid of Guardian or any AWPer playing that position. Manages to smartly turn away from it when this other utility comes in and get the opening kill out there towards long. Even if no one does peek him towards long, he normally falls off about this 1 minute 10 mark, simply because I think they're happy in this situation. No one's come out long, no one's applied too much pressure, and he's just going to start falling back to site where they just look for information playing on the site. They'll jump around the boxes, pretty standard for an A hold. You'll see here that smokes out towards left, and they save all their utility with a minute 10 left, and they can just kind of lock down this bathroom area if they're happy to just fall off in this situation. So I like this, just giving up this long control. See, Guardian's still got a molly and 2 flashes. His teammate have heaps of utility, and they can just lock it down from this point of view. Just see here now, I like this boost on the left hand side. You can often get a little bit cheeky here. Anyone coming up, they're not expecting this kind of angle, and you see he ends up getting the first kill off. Now they know the hit's coming on. Long, obviously very good again for the AWPer. Good counter molly, and just gets the 3rd kill, and now he's falling away with his team in a 3v2. They actually end up losing this round because no one else gets a kill. One thing to notice is Guardian's very aggressive. You notice he peeked on top of the box and he's peeking towards long, and then he doesn't really stop peeking. And you might be thinking, you don't really want to be re-peeking into stuff. And yeah, that's usually the case. You don't want to be re-peeking, but in the situation with towards A on the toilets, if you've got an AWP, they can collapse onto you like crazy once they get up in your face. Whereas if you're picking them off as they're coming up down outside here or in the toilets, you've got a much longer range engagement and a much higher chance of winning these fights. So you'll see here he wins that one. That's against the other AWP. And now he has the confidence just to re-peek again. You'll see he gets that one, and you see he just keeps re-peeking again. He doesn't want them all up on him. Even Tab's trying to get close. He's out. He knows where the last guy probably has to be. Obviously he's in a 5v1 at that situation, so he's a little bit more confident. But even still, you need to be confident if you want to be a high-level player. You can't be too timid, and that's what he's doing. He's getting the information, how many are there, stopping them from getting close to him and collapsing on him, and he's just picking them off where the AWP has the maximum advantage. This round here, Astralis start to apply pressure onto the A side. They have a man advantage, but a lot of the time Faze will still play this player up. You see Rain is still up here pretty close to the smoke down. It's pretty relatively common setup. And Guardian's here again, he's going to use the advantage of his AWP. You see again, he sees this smoke coming in, he knows the player's probably come towards long. Peeks out, gets the leg off. Again here he mollies that off, and he's straight back around, and I don't know how he hits that shot or how he gets that kill, and then he finds a second player. So obviously he jumps through that smoke, which you might think is a little bit crazy, but while Rain's up there pushed up, he definitely wants to apply pressure. One of the most likely things the player's going to do is he's going to quickly check. He's coming out of toilet, he's going to quickly check, is anyone peeking me? Then when no one is, he's probably going to swing around and try and catch Rain off guard once they've learnt he's there. Guardian jumps through the smoke, gets the timing right, or, I mean, the chances of him getting it wrong, like he has to really be jumping around as that guy's peeking initially, because there's no time for this guy to just hold this angle. He needs to deal with Rain. Jumps through, gets the first kill. I don't know how he gets through the wall, because that was quite a thick bit of wall, but I don't know if that was just Go TV or something. Then he has the confidence to peek back out. Looking over the Molotov has an advantage just because of the way Molotovs work and the settings most people play on. Gets the final kill onto device. But you'll see here the initial one, even if you didn't want to jump through, say Rain goes down really fast, he can still swing out, get the leg onto device, and he can just come and fall back through and play a little bit more passive through the smoke. He probably wouldn't jump back out if Rain does go down early. But these are just the options he has. He's not stupid about it. There's normally a reason why he does what he does. This round here, we'll see how Guardian readjusts in the toilet area and how he really just ends up falling back to A side a lot of the times. You see here they get read like a book. I'll talk more about Guardian peeking middle in a second. He just falls back through here. You see still early in the rounds, they want a little bit of toilets control. But again here you see he just ends up sitting here for a while. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. And he just ends up looking alone, probing around. He ends up throwing this smoke. This gives him confidence of an escape plan. You see he's peeking out towards here, gets this one kill, and he's able to fall back through the smoke. And he just really continues until where he's safe. He stays here, but again, he's not staying here for too long. He knows they could come up toilets. See, it's only a few seconds he's there, and then he's back on site. Basically, yeah, and then Guardian's back to where he plays all the time. Guardian often just falling back. He wants this information. He's very happy to fall back and play the A site. As you've seen from the previous clips, he's very comfortable playing this position. One thing to note here is it's Guardian flashing and then locking down a certain angle, so Kerrigan has the confidence to move up and re-aggress. It's never normally Guardian doing this, but he's very good at just holding these angles and allowing his teammates, just creating space for them to get aggressive like Carrigan just did. Now he's up, gets a little bit more information, any sound cues or whatever. When it comes to peeking middle, Guardian does a whole range of things. Obviously the smoke goes down a lot of them. You can just peek over onto an angle like this, look at anyone crossing off to the playground area. Pretty standard thing. Without the smoke up, he'll just look through. Unfortunately the smoke's covering at the moment. You'll see this angle here, he'll just look over the railing, you can see it now, and try and catch anyone crossing at this kind of angle. That's the only thing he'll do without the smoke up. With the smoke up, he'll also do this. He'll play really passively, so you have it there, and he'll just sit and line up these two angles. Anyone that tries to cross to gain control of this kind of area, he'll just kill him simply. Then he'll fall off into the bathrooms and yeah, just play standard from there. Obviously, he's got to be aware of connector. Faze don't really play plays in connector that much, so he normally only stays here for maybe 4 or 5 seconds. I can't remember the timing exactly. Then he'll just fall off again and play more passively. And the last thing he does is he purposely misses the smoke and peeks in front of it. So he'll do something like this. And then he'll come here and peek like that and then fall away. Admittedly, I haven't actually seen this work yet. I think he tried it 3 or 4 times. He lost one of the fights and 3 others. I don't think anyone was there. Yeah, I think the idea behind this is if this smoke goes down and you're an AWP playing there, you're going to be looking for this peek here over it, and he's hoping to catch him off guard peeking in front. So obviously you need to look for picks with the AWP, and Guardian does this every now and then. One spot he'll do it is this. He'll give his teammate molly off, and then he'll quickly come out and peek this kind of angle. You see here, with the Molotov down, he knows he can probably catch him off guard because they're probably expecting no one to be up this short, no one's going to jump over that molly, but Guardian does, and it really catches Juggy off guard. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, and then he ends up rotating back here towards the A site. Other spots who go for this pick is obviously towards the connector area is a pretty common one. Besides that, he's not a huge player. Obviously the middle one, which I just talked about a second ago. Yeah, if we just continue on this round, now we'll go back and pretty much where we started. We'll end up looking at the aggression towards the A site. He's not scared, he's taking these long range engagements. You'll see here as they come up again, he saved his utility, he smoked it off relatively late into the round, and now again he's spotted that player with these jump spots, which are again a very important part of playing this when this A site is doing these jump spots. And you'll see again he's peeking out. They've actually even smoked him off, but he's still getting the angles off, just trading that one. And again, he's not really scared of anything. You see he's out here, he's looking for anyone trying to come through the smoke. Yeah, and despite them trying to smoke him off, he still gets the job done, he's still finding angles. And yeah, that's basically all there is to the A site. Calling back, jumping on these boxes, getting the information you need, then peeking out and playing the advantage of your AWP. And that's all for Guardian Overpass. Make sure to subscribe if you're not, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.